about the rules for getting information on the phone. It goes without saying that communication plays an important role in modern business. According to Theodore Roosevelt, the most important formula for success is knowing how to communicate with people. That is why it is necessary to know the rules of telephone conversation etiquette in order to achieve the desired result. There are phrases which can be used for obtaining information on the phone. They may be grouped according to the purpose of their use. For example, saying who you are. Good morning, my name's Lisa Mann. Hello, Ben speaking. Saying your purpose. I'm calling about. The reason I'm calling is. Asking for information. I was wondering if you could give me. Could you tell me? I'd also like to know. Could I ask you?
Checking information. Just to get this clear, there is just one other thing I'd like to check. Are you saying showing interest? Certainly. What do you need to know? No, don't worry. I look forward to getting it. That's correct. Good luck. End on a call. Okay, I think that's everything. Right, I think that's all I need to know. Now listen to the example of a telephone conversation, paying attention to these phrases. The human resources manager calls the recruitment agency to discuss some of the terms and conditions of the contract.
Good morning, my name is Diana. I'm the HR manager for the Dolphin Department Store. The reason I'm calling is to discuss some terms and conditions of the contract about hiring a number of temporary workers. Could you tell me a little more about it?
Good morning, certainly. What do you need to know?
Well, first of all, I'd like to know if there are many introductory fees. If so, how much are they?
Yes, we have an introductory fee. Wait a second, please. I'll check it with the new documents. Maybe something has changed.
Okay, no problem.
Oh, it's the same. The fee is 25% of the employee's first salary by check.
Fine. Also, I would like to ask you about payments. What is the hourly wage for temporary workers?
The hourly wage for temporary workers is 12 euros.
Excuse me, are you saying 20? I'm sorry, I just have some problem with mobile connection.
Oh, I see. Don't worry, I'll repeat. The hourly wage for temporary workers is 12 euros.
That's nice. And what about the payments to temporary workers who do overtime or weekend work and who pay travel expenses of such workers?
As for travel expenses, they are paid for by the client. Talking about overtime and the weekend work, companies pays time and a half for working overtime and it doubles the hourly rates in case of weekend work.
Just to get this clear, overtime is 1.5 of the salary, isn't it?
Yes, that's correct.
Good. There is just one other thing I'd like to check. Is there any minimum period to hire a temporary worker?
Yes, there is a minimum charge of 4 hours per day for all temporary workers.
Okay, and who arranges work permits?
The agency is responsible for work permits.
Oh, I completely forgot to ask one question. Could you tell me when we should pay for temporary workers?
The agency bills clients each week for the total hours worked by the temporary staff.
Okay, I think that's everything. Thank you very much for your help.
Not at all. I'm glad to help you. Have a nice day. Goodbye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Now I'll role play the telephone situation in pairs. Student A works in the Human Resources Department of a company, and student B would like to submit his/her CV speculatively to this company. The applicant calls the Human Resources Manager to get information about the possible vacancies, recruitments, and the recruitment stages. Don't forget about useful language.
Good luck.